big thank you to everyone who watched my mystery sword bag video, particularly those of you who left comments telling me what you thought that the swords and bayonets might be. There is a 3-minute limit on vertical videos if you want them to be short, so let's go. That said, patrons and channel members do get longer versions of the videos. After putting up a workbench, covering it in cardboard, and then setting to scrubbing the dirt off most of the mystery items, things were revealed. Things that made identification somewhat easier in some cases. This is an 1897 pattern British infantry sword with a VR cipher, so late 19th or early 20th century. This says that it was proved, which means it's been tested before use, and the P in the middle means the maker was Pillin of London. And it's a nice pattern, right? This little fella is an M1884-98 knife bayonet, and it was made in 1887. If you're thinking, wow, that's really specific, well, it is written on the spine. The little crown and W, which stands for Wilhelm, by the way, means, I think, that it was a service weapon. There is something on the tang, but I can't tell you what, and there are 2 inspection marks on the pommel. This long, curvy bayonet has been used as a fire poker. It is meant to be this shape, though. This is an 1856 pattern bayonet, British. It is not in the best of condition. This shorter but even rustier bayonet is French. An M1874 as far as I can tell. The pommel, though quite hard to tell, is made of brass. So far we've not come across anything too out there, right? One British infantry sword, one British bayonet, one French bayonet, one German bayonet, all European, all late 19th, early 20th century. Well, now it's time for something a little bit different. People were very quick to identify all of those previous swords and bayonets, though sometimes they were confidently wrong, which honestly I appreciate because I am confidently wrong on the internet all the time. It's nice to have company. But for this one, I'm going to give you the information I have, and I'm going to see if you come to the same conclusions, because nobody wanted to guess what this one was, and there's probably a reason for that. Got a metal scabbard, and hopefully some vital statistics on the screen. This is the hilt, and this is a dragon. Written on the blade, we've got Ian F. Hurster Sullingen, and after some googling, I think I know what this is, but I would like to see if you come to the same conclusions as me. I am very chuffed about that dragon sword. Last up, looks Japanese. Maybe a katana? One person said it might be a shingunto, which is like a military sword that Japan produced between 1935 and 1945. That would put it out of step age-wise with the other swords and bayonets in this collection, but for reasons that we'll get into in the next video, that wouldn't be at all unusual. It also has a dragon, this time on the Suba, which is the name for this little hand guard here that stops you from cutting your own fingers off. I think the bottom part of this scabbard is brass, and I think this part is brass too. I have no further information so far on this one, but I am going to try and clean it up a bit more to see if we can get any more details out of the scabbard or out of the Suba, because, I mean, it looks pretty, but also very rusty. But you know how it is. I'm trying to be gentle. And if you're wondering, how did you end up acquiring this bag full of random bladed items? Come back next time, and I will tell you.